Elizabeth Schar never had much of a background in science. She worked in marketing. But a volunteer outreach project through the Menlo Park Presbyterian Church transformed her. It resulted in her creating a lab science program for middle schoolers in East Palo Alto. And now she's known in that community as the Science Lady.
Well, we call ourselves the Ravenswood Science Initiative, and our goal is for students from the Ravenswood City School District to be lab ready. When they get to high school, they're prepared to be successful in a high school science lab. High school science teachers told us that the students coming from the Ravenswood City School District were failing in science labs in high school.
What is it about labs? Why are labs so important? I'm gathering there's something just about the tactile, hands-on learning that's totally different from book learning.
It's breathtaking. I'm telling you, when you see that Alodia leaf underneath a microscope and you see those beautiful green chloroplasts working, it is literally breathtaking. You can just hear the excitement all over the lab. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this.
Yeah.
It makes it alive for them. 67% of the students in Ravenswood are learning English, speak English as a second language. So that's a tremendous challenge. About 90% of the student body are from homes that are designated as low income. You compare that to Menlo Park, about 5% of the homes there are designated as low income. About half of the parents did not graduate from high school. And you compare that to Menlo Park, where 70% of the adults in Menlo Park have graduate degrees.
Well, this is a population that, and certainly an age, that can be rather jaded, where it's not cool, school is not cool. Is that a challenge?
Yes, that was one of the things I discovered. We were lauding how exciting it was to be a scientist, and then we discovered that for some students, being a scientist is not cool. Actually, one of the presenters who came to talk to the group, he was talking about managing waste, recycling, and that sort of thing. And one of the students was kind of grumpy about, why are we learning this? And he said, the more you know, the more you are in control. No one can put anything over on you if you know more than they do.
So what do these volunteer professionals bring apart from the labs? What do they bring that's different from what teachers might bring?
They bring magic. They bring this love of science that's just contagious. They bring the respect for the work that they do and the excitement for the work that they do that is just sort of spellbinding. They talk about the work that they do and that they love their work. They bring this depth of knowledge and content.
Do you think they get anything out of it?
Oh, the scientists love it. They really enjoy working with the students and the engineers too. We also have several engineers that we work with. It's a very meaningful experience to watch the aha moment when a student gets it. When they see that cell wall, when they see the nucleus, when they understand density, after measuring a metal cube and dropping it in a graduated cylinder and measuring it, weighing it on a balance scale. And when they finally get it and there's that aha, that's pretty special reward.
Well, you have this prior life, tell me about it, and how, professionally, and what that brings to what you do.
By profession, I'm a marketing person, and I spent many years working for Disney at Walt Disney World in Florida. And what I brought from that to these science labs is I consider each one of these labs a show. It's a performance, it's a presentation. And so for every lab, we plan out by the minute everything that's going to happen. We call it a show flow. And with the objective being that at the end of the show, students understand something they didn't understand before.
And this started in a church program, I gather. Where does the role of religion and spirituality fit into all of this for you?
Oh, all of this is an answer to prayer. We pray for volunteers, we pray for resources, we pray for advice, we pray for guidance, and prayers are answers. So when volunteers show up and a wonderful scientist shows up or a lovely retired high school biology teacher steps into the room, I just say, you are my answer to prayer.